What up, Night Nation? It's your boy, Stevie Knight. About to get on one of these things, you feel me? What's good, my Patreon family? What's cracking with y'all, man? Jumping on some of y'all requests today. We got that boy Yelawolf up here. And this is coming from one of those individuals who has me reacting to like 20 songs. We knocking them down. I think I'm a little more than halfway through what you want. So yes, we're doing Yelawolf to whom it may concern. This your favorite. You said this your favorite one out of all of them. So I'm curious. And it look like it's a monster track too, because this bitch is 8 minutes long. Got lyrics pulled up. You know you gotta have lyrics pulled up if it's Yelawolf on here snapping and shit, because you know his cadence is crazy. So yeah, that we doing. How we doing, man? Patreon family, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for support. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Be out here. If you're new to the fucking Patreon, thank you for being here. If you've been rocking with me since day one, appreciate you staying, man. Got some dope shit planned for y'all coming up here. So be ready. Roll to me and subs. Let's get it. And yeah, merch. Let go. I was waiting, like, what the hell going on? I thought somebody had clickbaited to me or some shit. That shit sounded weird. All right, let's go.
Seems that I've created some confusion. He told me straight up, people don't know you like I do, man. I guess I haven't said enough. Or maybe I've said too much, I don't know. But I don't want to leave any stone unturned. No questions about who I am or what I represent. So here you go. I grew up in the deep gutter, raised by wolves, church steeples in a single white mother, taught to be blind to any color by hippies who've been smoking weed since the 60s with Dukes of Hazzard for bed covers. Rockin'.
Taught to be blind to any color by hippies who's been smoking weed since the 60s. Oh, that's hard.
In the deep.
That's the type of shit need to be getting put out there, especially right now. Especially right now, man. You already know where he stands straight up. Of course you know where he stands by the music he fucking does. You know what I'm saying? But he do everything real low key. I wouldn't even call Yelawolf a rapper. He's just an artist, real shit. But that's dope that he fucking started the motherfucking verse off by, you know what I'm saying, saying that shit straight up so you know where the fuck he stand, bro.
Gutter, raised by wolves, church steeples in a single white mother, taught to be blind to any color by hippies who've been smoking weed since the 60s with Dukes of Hazzard for bed covers. Rock and roll, country music and cocaine, one hand on the Bible and the Ouija board and the other, the irony.
One hand on the Bible and the other on the Ouija board. I don't know what that necessarily means per se, but I like where it's going. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. One hand on the Bible, one hand on the Ouija board. Let's go.
Country music and cocaine, one hand on the Bible and the Ouija board and the other. The irony of it all is so thick that a flower gets stuck in the thin air. That dope smoke. Leonard Skinner and Michael Jackson, practicing moonwalking with a broomstick in the kitchen, popping and locking. No BET.
He all Leonard Skinner and Michael Jackson, practicing moonwalking with a broomstick in the kitchen, pop locking. Bruh, he's telling you to whom it may concern. He's letting you know where I come from, what the fuck I've been doing, what motivates me, what pushes me, like what inspires me, bruh. Leonard Skinner and Michael Jackson, pop locking. Leonard Skinner, that's dope. That's dope.
The irony of it all is so thick that a flower gets stuck in the thin air. That dope smoke. Leonard Skinner and Michael Jackson, practicing moonwalking with a broomstick in the kitchen, popping and locking. No BET on television. We didn't have it. We had the rabbit, the tinfoil, mason jar on the counter full of bacon oil. Now looking back, talking about freedom, yeah, you were spoiled. Oblivious to the hideous crimes from the insidious minds that took place right below us on the southern shore.
Cause to Alabama, he out there in the Bible Belt, a bunch of racist bullshit going on out there. He said he was oblivious to it all. Especially consider he just said that shit at the beginning. He was raised in Alabama to not see color, and he got to be like in his 30s or somewhat, 30s around there. So I can trying to imagine what was taking place around that area around that time. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope on whomever was raising him, they instilled that in him since day one. That's dope.
To the hideous crimes from the insidious minds that took place right below us on the southern shore. The blood and the pain left a recoil. The creek waters holding secrets. Ghosts of Confederate veterans in the wind. Backwoods are haunted with the death and the sin. Slave ships carry the lost souls. Wicked white men slaughtering angels for a fucking barcode. We bear these wicked ways. The world is still turning. And these motherfuckers with their crosses is still burning. Yeah, I seen them at the courthouse. Not really sure what they trying to prove still. Jumped over mountains, they still trying to move hills. And the daughters probably listen to Drew Hill.
Said, yeah, I saw the crosses burning. Still wondering what the fuck they trying to prove still at this point. You're trying to say we're moving past that. We are trying to move past that. And with all that being said, they out here being the most racist of the racists. Say KKK shit, burning fucking crosses. You know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, he saw them at the church talking about the Confederacy and all that shit. And he said all that shit taking place, but they daughters are probably listening to Drew Hill. You know what I'm saying? Drew Hill, a black R&B group. The irony in that, right? You trying to fucking all white power this shit up, but lo and behold, your fucking daughter back there, you know, vibing out with us. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen them at the courthouse. Not really sure what they trying to prove still. Jumped over mountains, they still trying to move hills. And the daughters probably listen to Drew Hill. Pussy hotter than blue steel for Drew Hill.
Pussy hotter than blue steel for Drew Hill. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
And the daughters probably listen to Drew Hill. Pussy hotter than blue steel for Drew Hill. Some Jesus gon' take the wheel, no you steer drunk. The youth here punks, the truth here come. I show you how these country folks pop that trunk. And my honesty is modest. To tell the whole truth, yeah, I've pondered and I've pondered. To be spitted and called a wigger from who you consider the father at 14. To make you wonder and you wonder.
To be spit at and called a wigger from who you consider father at 14.
Bigger from who you consider the father at 14 to make you wonder and you wonder. Yeah, that's hard to hear, ain't it? But at that very moment, my picture got painted. Call it God, call it what you will, but I knew the South was sick still and in need of some changes, so I took it upon myself to adopt for the outcast. I took the American and the Confederate flag, threw it in my back pocket. I even went and got tats and carried them like a shield for the shit that won't tell me back. And these redneck brothers of mine playing that 3-6 in a fucking cornfield and beat shorts with lip kits, oblivious to the beauty of juxtaposition. They had no idea how special it was to witness them in deep Alabama playing Snoop and Group Home, then hanging Metallica. I discovered a new zone and Catfish Billy, a way for me to talk about it. From then on, I was questioning how they doubted by my peers who didn't understand that all these years we've been the brunt of the jokes. America made it clear that we were backwards, wrong, behind, and segregated. So I decided the Yelawolf would go make it more obvious that we've grown. I polished up my tone, I signed a shady and brought a record deal home. Look, mama, no hands, I'm coming up, yeah, I'm grown. Respect from the OGs, co-signing my songs. First it was Bun B, then Raekwon and T.I.P. Then all of these MCs wanted features from me, but I was alive while my tongue was a fucking blade to these critics who didn't get it. The clips from the grenade in my teeth, a little too unique. The market for me was smaller than some thought it would be, even me. So I looked in the mirror, saw the Jordans, the gold chain, my shirt, Pantera, rubber flag in my pocket, red tattooed on my neck, part of Dixie across the stomach, and it ain't clicked yet. Maybe I wore the wrong shoes back to the woods, because these suede number 5s can't get wet. Maybe it's something I need to go figure out on my own. So after Radioactive, I took my shit back home, disappeared from the world, became increasingly different. Tuned in every once in a while to see who was spitting, but mainly I was in Nashville, getting back to my roots, exploring music with love story. I made it my truth. Dropped a single called Till It's Gone and traveled the globe. I started seeing rebel flags everywhere in my shows. I didn't think nothing of it, I assumed that they get it. I'm on some new South shit, but I have to admit it. I saw the post up on Instagram proclaiming I'm racist, and then I'm fucked in the head and I don't know where my place is. I started taking it personal, cause I treat people equal, homie. I got mixed kids and music is how I feed them. Lo and behold, as I'm saying,
homie, I got mixed kids and music is how I feed them. And if y'all out here spewing all this bullshit that is not the case, they took how he looked and misinterpreted, assuming that he a fucking racist when he was just trying to bring both worlds together. Like he just told you from the beginning. I guess He put to whom it may concern. Oh, that's dope. Because all this shit's probably going on. People got shit fucked up, don't know what the fuck is going on, and they just taking it upon themselves to fill in the gaps. And some people filled in the gaps and, you know, thought this man to be a fucking racist because he's representing where he's from. But he just told you from the beginning that he was saying he grew up around everything. You ain't gotta be one way or the other. You ain't gotta just listen to country. You ain't gotta just listen to rock. You can listen to motherfucking Michael Jackson. You can pop lock and all that shit. Like all that shit turned him into who he is, and he took it upon himself to blend both worlds, not see color, and do his fucking thing. But motherfuckers got shit fucked up and called this motherfucker a racist. He's like, bruh, I got mixed kids, and music is how I feed them. First of all, you calling me racist, and I got fucking mixed kids, and you doing that, spewing this bullshit out me can potentially take fucking food out my kids' mouths because this is how I feed them. You affecting my music, affecting my fan base, affecting my audience if they believe the bullshit you fucking saying. To whom it may concern. That's dope.
Cause I treat people equal, homie. I got mixed kids and music is how I feed them. Lo and behold, as I'm saying this, I discovered this evil white boy went in a church and killed 9 innocent people. God damn. Hold on, moment of silence. 9 innocent church going, people get murdered. There's not a word I can utter, there's not a rhyme I can say. There ain't no fixing that ever. Those people brutally slay, and I refuse to see ways to justify all the blame. That motherfucker's insane. I got so mad in my own image, I took down merch. No one's explaining it now, it's only making it worse. This fucking coward, this criminal's just a puppet, a mental case. But the truth is the truth, he did it because of race. There's nothing I can describe the shame that I felt inside. The white boy with the flag committed these homicides. I tried so long to defend the South, and yes, it was my decision. My interviews all over the internet, you can see my vision. I never thought myself to be like a politician, just a witness to the sickness. The killing was in the bridge and the bridge that I laid to the road that I built from the love and the wisdom. I'm trying to find my way, but now I'm feeling in prison from the stereotype. I was prepared for the fight.
Now I'm feeling in prison from the stereotypes. He didn't even want to go out there and rip where he was from, because if he did that, automatically was associated with this motherfucker that said he was from the same area, and you're guilty by association. Whatever association or affiliation you may have, even though he didn't identify with none of the motherfucking thoughts or moves or actions this motherfucker made, they just happened to be from the fucking same place. He said he felt ashamed to rep where he from. Felt imprisoned by stereotypes. Hey, welcome to our world, bro. That definitely goddamn struck a chord with me. Being imprisoned by stereotypes, dog. Shit. But yeah.
I'm trying to find my way, but now I'm feeling in prison from the stereotype. I was prepared for the fight. Hell, I'll be stereotyped into my burial site. I married a loaded gun when I married this mic. Ain't playing Russian roulette.
I married a loaded gun when I married this mic. Bars though.
Typed into my burial site. I married a loaded gun when I married this mic. Ain't playing Russian roulette, ain't playing around with my life. Cause what I cannot lose is the respect that I've gained. Friendships I cherish, fuck the money and fame. Black American culture is in the thread of my veins. It's rock and roll till I die. I'm just a rebel in shame, yes I apologize for me and anybody with that flag. Honestly, any proud southerner is sad. How do you think I feel when I look at my granddad, imagining him dead because of that piece of trash? I got nephews, nieces who need this peace between this, but media is fiendish. So if you I feel when I look at my granddad, imagining him dead because of that piece of trash. I got nephews, nieces who need this peace between this, but media is fiendish. So if you feel like you're above it or beneath it, have a logical mind about who your team is. And when you look at me, dawg, don't look at me like another branch off a tree, dawg. I took the shit and balanced it the best that I could. Try to hold up the wood of America's old seesaw.
That was hard, bruh. This motherfucker could rap. Yelawolf could rap, bruh. Damn, that was hard. And when you look at me, dawg, don't look at me like another branch of the tree, law. I took this shit and balanced it the best I could. Try to hold up the wood of the American seesaw. Because it's American seesaw, bro. It's never equal. It's always like this. I'm trying to fucking, but it's always like this. It's always like this. I try to do my part to balance that shit out. Literally do my part and blend and blend everything, bro. So it ain't white or black or Korean or Indian or whatever the fuck. I'm fucking from the South. I like rock. I like metal. I like punk. I like country. I like all that shit. What the fuck is wrong with that? Me from the South. That was hard, bro.
Don't look at me like another branch of a tree, though. I took the shit and balanced it the best that I could. Try to hold up the wood of America's old seesaw.
That metaphor to try to hold up the wood of America's old seesaw, that's fire.
But this ain't hee-haw with me, ma. We ain't on the Cosby Show, are we, bro? Daddy may give a good night kiss, but I can promise you this, that you ain't promised tomorrow. I wish I could go back to the innocence. I remember my friends with no differences. But pigment is relative, is it it? Maybe by 2050 we'll be over it. Big crit, I love you homie, keep killing shit. You inspired us first, I got your back and that's limitless. It is what it is, we cannot fix all this ignorance. American flags up, it's over, I'm into this.
Damn, bro, that shit was fire, bro. That's fire, dog. I don't know. That's probably, I'm gonna remember that fucking song. Yelawolf got a lot of fire shit, but I'm definitely gonna remember that goddamn song. That shit hit. That shit hit different, bro. That shit hit different. I know Patreon requested this, but this shit definitely went out on the motherfucking YouTube, dog. That shit was fire. That shit was fire, bro. Appreciate you, boy. Appreciate you. You know who you is. Appreciate you putting me on, dog. I definitely fuck with that. Definitely fuck with that. Yeah. Yeah, Yelawolf. I got a whole another level of respect for that motherfucker, dog. Yeah, that shit was fire. That shit was fire. But I mean, he was going through what he was going through and put that shit out in the motherfucking song. Let motherfuckers know what it is, man. Hey, I am who I am, doing my part to fucking level this shit out. Don't go fucking casting your little assumptions on who you think I am. Fuck out of here. If you don't know me, you don't know me. Shut your fucking mouth. Yeah, man, that's fire. Fire, man. So appreciate y'all, Patreon. Appreciate y'all putting me on. Fuck with that. Fuck with this. Like and subscribe, man. Roll to me and subs. Let's get it. Like Nation. Patreon family, love y'all, appreciate y'all, thank y'all for support, thank y'all for rocking with me, you know what I'm saying? Merch, we out.